Hello, fellow travelers!
Hello.
It's Neil here.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour TV.
TV.
It is Wednesday afternoon again, 4 o'clock. And that means that since we are back from
Mexico!
That's right. Whoa. You know what? It sounds almost like you're still there in your mind.
I'm going back.
Oh, you're going back?
We're going back!
Oh, we're going back. So are you going back? Are we going back?
I'm going to take you with me, maybe.
Oh, maybe. That's not even short. Okay. Oh boy. So let's have a look here at who is in the house today. I see Bob and Sarah from Cuse Cruisers. Hello,
Hi.
TTT Mexico. That's the way to come in, guys. And you guys were the first ones in. That's awesome. So welcome in, Bob and Sarah. And once again, congratulations on hitting one milestone after another. That's really awesome.
Look at them go.
You guys are doing fantastic. That's wonderful. Jeffrey Resendiz is in the house. Welcome in, my friend. Glad to have you in here. I see Jayme Amtrak Travel is also in here. Welcome in, Jayme. Hello, Neil and Kim. Hope you guys are well. Can't wait to see you, meet you guys in 1 week. I'm so excited. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So for those of you who are not aware, Jayme is going to go on a very, very long road trip next week. And one of his stops will actually be Greensburg, Pennsylvania, where we happen to live.
Yep.
So we're gonna go and have some dinner with him somewhere and talk some travel, no doubt. So Jayme is also wishing everyone happy hump day. It looks like Cuse Cruisers is already starting to do some networking. That is, of course, perfectly okay. Awesome. Anne is in the house as well.
Hi, Anne.
Anne Handley, welcome in, welcome in. There she is, a regular here in the International Travelers Hangout. And hey, who do I see here? Ninsky and Ellie around the world have joined us.
Hello there.
Welcome. I do believe this is your first time in here. So for those of
Glad to have you with us.
Yeah, for those of you who are also new in here and you just kind of lurking in the back there, we want you to know that this is a very interactive live stream. That means that we like to have an actual conversation with everyone that attends, rather than just rambling off one story after another and basically just rambling you to sleep. So welcome in, Ninsky and Ali. I see the Tyler Show is in the house as well.
Tyler.
Welcome in, Tyler. Awesome to have you with us, my friend. And there is our Minister of Demographics, Malcolm Hogan. It is Thursday morning, 8 a.m. here. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Malcolm.
How are you today, my friend? Let's see here. Where is our friend from New Zealand? Right there. Malcolm Hogan, ladies and gentlemen. Like I just said, our very own Minister of Demographics. And you may wonder, why is he called that way? Well, very simple. You may have noticed that the title of our live stream is the International Travelers Hangout. And Malcolm one day took it upon himself to start keeping track of nationalities in our live stream that have been represented at one time or another, which we thought was a fantastic idea. And that's how we earned that nickname. Malcolm is also very knowledgeable, pretty much a walking encyclopedia. And when he travels long distance, it is not without doing so in business class. So welcome in, Malcolm. Okay, I see Susan Morton.
Hi,
hey,
Susan.
Welcome back, welcome back. Susan Morton, a regular here in the International Travelers Hangout as well. I see some meetings and some greetings. And I also see Anthony Simone, who has just joined us. Welcome in, my friend. Good to have you with us this afternoon. I see some more meetings and some greetings. And oh, wait a minute. I see something interesting here. Ninsky and Ali are apparently stuck in Peru right now.
During the pandemic.
Oh, I think we have our first conversation topic here, guys, because we're curious now, of course. So what is that like, being stuck in Peru during the pandemic? Is it easy to get food? Just very stupid question, perhaps, but is that an easy thing to do there? What is exactly your location? Are you at a resort, a hotel? Do tell us a little bit more about that, please. Cuse Cruisers, Bob and Sarah saying, thank you guys. The travel and cruising community are amazing. Yes, that they are. Absolutely. Yeah, you joined exactly the right community in order to
feel welcome.
Yeah, feel welcome. And a big benefit of it too is, of course, that you will have the opportunity to grow your channel, which evidently you have seized that opportunity. That's awesome.
And also, you know what, too, it's nice is the whole community as a whole, it's very nice to be talking with like-minded people that enjoy travel as well.
Absolutely.
Because not all of us have people around us
Right.
that enjoy travel. So this is a big, important thing to a lot of people to be able to share that with others.
Yeah, for sure. Malcolm immediately noting that we have a new country added, Peru. That's right. So before there have been at one point or another no less than 35 countries represented in our live stream.
I know.
And Peru makes 36, which is awesome. Soon enough, I expect that we're going to hit 40.
I hope so.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's going to happen very shortly here. So let's see. I see some more meetings and greetings. Malcolm was there. Yeah, like we just discussed, this country 36. Very, very nice. All right. So looks like we are all caught up with the comments. If you haven't spoken up yet, please make yourself known. We want to acknowledge you. We want to welcome you. Big shout out, of course, to both creators and supporters alike. We appreciate both of you. And well, let's get into the program we have for you guys for today. There is, of course.
Program?
Oh, you're curious to that all of a sudden. What makes you so curious to that? You're acting almost like you don't know the program.
Oh, what is it?
Okay, well, what do we usually do when we have a live stream?
We talk.
Really, Kimberly? We talk? That is all.
We answer questions, we ask questions,
yeah.
and we have fun.
Yeah. All true, but are there any things in particular that you know we do in our live stream?
We talk about Mexico.
That has been more so the trend lately.
And fellow traveler of the week.
Yeah, there's going to be
one today.
Yeah, that is right. We are going to have a new fellow traveler of the week announced. Nick and Megan, who were fellow travelers of the week in the previous week, so the days before this one, they will be up for 2 more days. And we are already going to announce the next fellow traveler of the week today because well, speaking of which, there you go. Megan, welcome in. We were just talking about
Megan.
you. Yeah, we just mentioned about how you and Nick are the fellow travelers of the week right now. But we alternate between announcing the next fellow traveler between our Night Owl edition on Friday and our regular Wednesday edition. And this week it happens to be a Wednesday edition. So today we will announce the next fellow traveler of the week, even though you, Megan, and Nick will remain fellow traveler of the week for 2 more days. I see Nancy has also joined the conversation this afternoon. Welcome in, Nautical Nurse Nancy. Always glad to have you in here. So some more meetings and greetings then. Kimberly, what else can you come up with that we always do in our live stream?
Mexico.
You already mentioned that.
Well, me and Megan were talking a lot about Mexico today.
Okay. What about it?
About resorts and options for the next trip.
All right.
And we found a really nice one. And that's why I posted in the To Travel Into Our Community if anybody had been to that particular resort. Because, of course, always looking for input, so.
Yeah.
And we're right now researching it.
Right.
So that's ongoing. So I'm very excited about that. Also, during our live streams, what else do we do?
I asked you.
We ask questions.
You already mentioned that too.
What else?
We play Guess the Background.
Oh, yeah. Does anybody want to guess the background? And what else do we do?
Well, I'll just get the program because apparently this is the first time ever you did the live stream.
This is the first time I've been to this live stream.
You're in rare shape again today. Oh, my gosh.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
You're just out of control today again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyways, we have a fresh update for you on where we are at with our watch hours because we are creeping ever closer.
Slowly.
Very, very slowly, but we are getting there to monetization. Kimberly did manage the fellow traveler of the week, the new one that's going to be announced. And of course, there's going to be Guess the Background. We always do that. We will probably hold off on that until we have a little bit more people in the chat, but we will be playing that shortly. We'll also be discussing about our upcoming videos. I think most of you in here are aware that we did go to Mexico not too long ago to an all-inclusive resort. And of course, we have lots and lots of videos that will be coming out about that. two of which already have been published.
Yes.
So we'll be talking about that here shortly too. I also thought of something that I just threw in here today, just because I think it's interesting.
What?
What's for dinner?
That we're eating today.
To discuss what's for dinner with everyone in here, Kimberly.
Okay.
What's the matter with you today?
I'm just out of it.
You
I am
are.
so far out of it because you know what? I don't think that I can express what a great time we had in Mexico. And all I can think about is going back right now. I'm being honest with you. It was absolutely amazing. And I just had such a great time. And it was so wonderful being with everyone, with Megan and Nick and Raphael and Amanda. And I'm hoping maybe if we get another trip together, even more of our fellow travelers will come with us and we'll get to meet even more of you.
That would be good.
That would be so much fun.
Absolutely. So going back to the comments here, let's see here. There we go. Nick D is also
Nick.
in the house. Welcome in, Nick. Glad to have you in here with Nick with the Coty picture out there. Nick may have made a few friends at the resort. Well, I would be his friend too if I would be fed that many times. And he's saying we refuse to let anyone else be fellow travelers. We want the position for life. There you go. There you go. Nick being very enthusiastic about the fellow traveler of the week title.
Yes.
Let's see. According to Nancy, it is cold and rainy in Wisconsin. You know what?
It's still really warm here.
Yeah, we have like upper 80s weather, like 88, and it's pretty much Mexico temperatures outside here. Nancy, right away taking a shot here for this Grand Turk.
You know what, Nancy? The water here does look very similar to the water in Grand Turk. It does. You're right.
But that's not it. And it's saying, Kimberly, which resort is it that you're thinking of?
It's the Catalonia Royal Tulum.
All right, there you go. Yeah, go ahead. You want to say something?
I'll send you information, Ann.
Malcolm, then, North, South, and Central American countries so far in the chat that have been represented at one point or another are Canada, United States, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Peru, Argentina, and Brazil.
We had Brazil?
Yeah, at some point we did have Brazil.
Boy, wow.
So let's see here. According to Cuse Cruisers, where they live out in New York, it's the last day in the 80s and then it goes south. You know what? We should go back south. Because what is south?
Mexico.
Ninsky and Ellie around the world are saying, since you love resorts and you love Mexico, if you ever go to Cozumel, I'm recommending Hotel B. It's a great place. You definitely have to check it out.
Well, thank you.
I got a pen right here. Oh, look. It's a magic pen. It shines through.
It's purple. It shouldn't do that.
Hotel B, you're saying. And that is in Cozumel. All right, we'll be checking that out. Thank you so much for that suggestion. So, Ninsky and Ali, please tell us, what is the situation in Peru like at this time? I see some more comments. Oh, did I just jump comments?
You jumped like 1,000.
Yeah, I may have need. Anthony is noting that you need another vacation.
I do, Anthony.
Yeah, I think Kimberly doesn't ever not need another vacation.
Well,
Anthony.
you know what it is? We're all travelers.
Yeah.
And we've all been bitten by that bug. And heavens knows I get bitten by bugs. Look at the mosquitoes in there.
You certainly did get bitten by mosquitoes.
But I mean, and it's like Mexico's open and it's so welcoming and everything's so clean and the people are fantastic and we're doing what we love and that is exciting.
Yeah. Megan, then, I'm with you, Kim. You know we are on board. No Europe this year means more Mexico.
Yep.
You can't really argue that one, Megan.
No,
I mean,
it's the truth.
You have to really look at where can you go.
Mm-hmm.
And Mexico is a fantastic country to visit. So yeah, sure, we should go. Let's see. I see Dewey is in the house. Welcome in, Dewey. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Hi.
He says Central Illinois is quite pleasant today. Sunny in upper 70s. Oh,
That
that's
does
not
sound
bad.
nice.
Yeah. Looks like you have some good weather going on there, Dewey. Cuse Cruisers then right away answering the topic we're going to discuss
Food.
about what's for dinner tonight. Pizza for us, it is Wacky Wednesday, so large pizzas are $6.99.
That's a great deal.
That's a fantastic deal. I don't think we have anything like that in our area, not that cheap anyways. But yeah, that's a great way to go. And is saying, I haven't been there. Is it in Cancun?
It is. It's actually Tulum, which is like by Cancun. It's all Riviera Maya, I guess. I think that's how it ends up being. But it's
yeah,
like,
it's all that general vicinity.
it's down a little further.
Yeah.
It's an adult only, all inclusive.
Nancy then, or is it Januvia? Nancy is very curious to this background that
I
she's
know.
looking at here. But no, it's not Januvia. Nancy then, I'm packing for our nice Las Vegas vacation Friday to Tuesday. Ah, I'm sure you'll have a great time there, Nancy.
Time.
Yeah, that would be great. I'm sure you'll enjoy yourself. Malcolm saying, fun facts, today is Estonia with a population of 1.3 million.
Cool.
Nice. So, Malcolm, Estonia is one of those countries that I don't know a whole lot about. And do you know a lot about Estonia?
No, I do not.
I know its capital is Tallinn. I know it is one of what's considered the Baltic states in the east of Europe. I know that its flag has black, blue, and white colors. But
I do know that on my first cruise that I ever went on, one of the servers that was extremely nice was from Estonia. I remember seeing that on his name tag and talking to him a little bit about where he was from. And he was a very good server, and he was very nice looking.
Well, there you go. And then Nancy, then we shall eat some steaks tonight. Yum, yum, yummy. Yes, can't go wrong with good old-fashioned steak, Nancy. You got that one right. Dewey then, gotta enjoy the nice weather while I can before we head to the heat in Vegas. Yeah.
Everybody's going to Vegas.
No.
We're not going, but everybody else is going.
I know, it does sure look like it. Malcolm then, pizzas in New Zealand are very average. Homemade is the way to go. I will keep that in mind when I go to Vegas, Malcolm.
It's New Zealand.
Vegas, New Zealand. I love Vegas, says Anthony. Minsky and Ellie then, well, we used to work on a cruise ship and we had a dream of traveling the world. Once we finished our contracts, we went to Peru to pursue our dream, travel the world, and make awesome YouTube videos. Hey, there is an idea. I like your thinking, guys. That is fantastic. So,
where are you originally from? They're in Peru, but
yeah.
where did they come from originally?
Okay, that was not the question I was going to ask, but yeah, sure, we can start with that one.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, they are newer fellow travelers after all, so let's get to know them a little better.
Bit.
Yeah. Nancy just killed to guess the background.
Because she's awesome.
And she just, you know, she really wanted to know what it was. Yes, Nancy, this is Isla Mujeres. It's gorgeous there. There was an excursion we did, and Isla Mujeres was part of that. It's actually not that far off the coast of the mainland of Mexico, and the waters there are just, you know, just perfect, just gorgeous. You see that teal and turquoise water, and it's like the Caribbean basically, if not better than some spots in the Caribbean, but it's gorgeous. Nick D says, fun fact, Estonia has 84 males for every 100 females. Oh, so
okay.
there are more women in Estonia than there are men. Minsky and Ellie around the world say they're originally from Macedonia. Ah, yeah, I'm actually kind of aware of where Macedonia is. It's right north of Greece, if I'm not mistaken. That's interesting, guys. I don't think we ever had anyone in here that was originally from Macedonia. That's cool. That's awesome. Nancy says, I remember that blue water. We also had the catamaran snorkel trip there. So fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? We did not spend a whole lot of time on Isla Mujeres, Nancy, but I would love to go back sometime and
spend more time.
Spend a little more time there, because I have a feeling there is a lot to explore there. And the water was just Just the water alone, that's already worth the effort to go to. You can see Isla Mujeres clearly from the plane as you fly into Cancun. So striking. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
But don't you think, Nancy, that the water, like the color of the water and all of that is similar to Grand Cayman? That clearness.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, you had me really hyped up for Grand Cayman about 5 years ago.
Okay, that used to be a lot nicer than it is, but the water is still good.
And it was so bad that one of our fellow passengers out there actually also had me all hyped up. And then later came back to me to apologize because this was not the way she remembered it to me. So, yeah, that was quite an experience. I will say this, snorkeling-wise, Grand Cayman is good. Let's see. Hey, look who is here. Hello, fellow travelers, says Rafael. Hey, Neil, see if you can move the camera a little. A lot of bright light on the side of Kim. Premiere today at 7:30. Okay, so Rafael is going to be premiering, if I'm not mistaken, his soda tasting video at 7:30 EST tonight. And I may have seen just a little bit of footage left and right. And it's hysterical. So you definitely don't want to miss out on that. So since Rafael is in the house, let's pull that crazy Spaniard up. There he is, Rafael from Visos Travel, the first fellow traveler to both make a donation and a purchase in our web shop. Rafael does 2 live streams every week, one of which is a trivia edition. Speaking of which, I really enjoyed the last trivia edition he did, which was about Mexico. And surprisingly, I managed to get all the way to 2nd place in the end. I don't know how I did that because usually I really suck at trivia, but this time I did well. Maybe that had something to do with the fact that I just came back from Mexico. And Rafael also, together with his wife Amanda, they make awesome travel videos. Their sense of humor is fantastic. And we had the pleasure of traveling with both of them in Mexico when we were there to our all-inclusive resort, and we had a blast. They are amazing people.
Matthew says I'm too bright.
Yeah, you are too bright, but I don't know what we can do about that. I mean,
wonder if I try turning this one off.
Turning it off. Okay, go ahead. Try turning it off.
We'll see
this may get very blurry. I don't know. In a way, it improved. Rafael, do you think this is better? Let's see, Nancy, then, I think it looks so much like Grand Turk. I miss cruising to Grand Turk.
I miss cruising.
So, Nancy, you got me curious now because I have heard a lot about Grand Turk. Almost went to Grand Turk next month for a group cruise, which
she would have been on it.
Got cancelled. Yeah, I think that might have been the same cruise you would have been going on. So, but what is it about Grand Turk that really appeals to you? Let's see, Nancy, happy to see Rafael here. Rafael, then, it's recorded in the live place, so you are in the books with your 2nd place. Oh, gee, I suppose I am. Malcolm says, another fun fact about Estonia, it has been inhabited since 9000 BC. They finally got independence for the 2nd time from Russia on August 20th, 1991. Wow, for the 2nd time. That's interesting. 9000 BC, that really predates many civilizations in Europe. That's very interesting, Malcolm. Rafael, then, I think the white frame is what makes it brighter. This is a tad better. Okay, so we at least have somewhat of an improvement. I do believe I got a little bit more gremlins behind me, but it's little I can do about that.
I can turn it back on. It doesn't make a
Jeffrey, greeting everyone. Hello, Jeffrey. How are you today? Nancy here. I love the clear blue water of Grand Turk. It is a free beach day with loungers and umbrellas there without cost. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm thinking Grand Cayman. I'm talking Grand Cayman. We're talking about Grand Turk.
Nancy is talking about Grand Turk. You are talking about Grand Cayman.
Yes.
No, this is Grand Turk.
Yes, I want to.
I know there's nothing to do with Turkey.
No, but I want to go there.
Yeah, so do I. I mean, what Nancy is writing here about it sounds very appealing to me. And then the free beach day and free loungers and umbrellas. That sounds good to me. Also, Margaritaville of Grand Turk is huge. Oh, really?
Really?
Wow. Jeffrey says he's doing very good today. That is awesome to hear, Jeffrey. Thank you so much. Okay, looks like we are all caught up here with the comments. So I think I'm going to move on with the next part. Rafael's asking, so that is Isla Mujeres, right? Yes, Rafael, it is. Nancy guessed it very early on, and she kind of recognized it from what it looked like. So yes, it is Isla Mujeres. Nancy, then you can snorkel right there off the beach. Very fun. Nancy, Grand Turk is starting to sound more and more of the kind of place that I would have a very good time at. A good, great beach, some good snorkeling. That's definitely my cup of tea. Okay, enough about Grand Turk. I don't know. I was enjoying it. Malcolm then bowing to go onto a beach. It's so foreign to Kiwis. All of our coastline is free to go.
Paying.
Oh, paying. I was gonna say. Yeah, you know what, Malcolm? I think the Netherlands is the same way. You don't have to pay to go on beaches there, unless it's a part of a private beach, I think. But most of the beach is free. Nancy says that she also loves Grand Cayman. Snorkeling the reef is second to none. Oh, I can only imagine. I have not done that yet, but if we do end up back in Grand Cayman, I will more than likely be headed to that reef. Nick with another fun fact about Estonia produced the first food made specifically to be eaten in outer space. Really? Wow, that's interesting. Rafael then, yeah, I recognized it by the red and blue light of the police trying to get Neil out of the sand. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I may have set foot on Isla Mujeres while you were actually not supposed to do that, but you know, I don't always go to Isla Mujeres, and I had to have set foot on Isla Mujeres. That was just a non-discussion right there. So yeah, I may have entered the beach. Okay. So now that we are all caught up with the comments, I think it now is a good moment to share some information about where we are at with our watch time. There we go. So we gained 82 hours since last Friday, since our last Night Owl edition. Set back, unfortunately, another delay of about 3 days, but in the greater scope of things, that's not going to matter a whole lot. September 19th, so 10 days from now, should be right and about when we get monetized. So we are getting there, but it does seem like the last bits and pieces are going exceptionally slow. So, but hopefully the videos that we are publishing are going to do something about that. Nancy, did Neil get into trouble in Isla Mujeres at the North Beach? Man, no, I didn't get in trouble, Nancy. I don't think I stayed long enough on that beach to get into real trouble, but yeah, I just had to do it, you know? Rafael says, Neil wanted to feel surrounded by mujeres. Well, Rafael, I wouldn't necessarily object, of course. Travel Adventure with Eric B is in the house. Welcome in, my friend. Awesome to have you in here once again. Rafael, then don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And if you are not friends with them, make sure to turn the red button gray. That's right. Thank you so much for that reminder, Rafael.
You're welcome to join our community.
Yes, for sure. So thumbs up is always appreciated. And if you're not connected with us, please make sure you do. We'd be more than happy to return the favor. And let's see. Oh, yeah, the notification bell. That's also a good thing to have on, particularly now that we are actively publishing one video after another. Malcolm then got to say thanks to everyone for the way that you all reacted to the birth of my grandson on the last chat. My wife and I were blown away by the reaction of you all.
Aww.
Thanks. That is so awesome, Malcolm. Yes, that was right. During last live stream, Malcolm proudly announced that him and his wife were now the proud grandparents of their first grandchild. So yeah, once again, congratulations, Malcolm. We are super excited for you both. And I'm sure you will be enjoying grandparenthood. Jeffrey saying, do you know where Rhode Island is? Just asking. Yeah, I actually do, Jeffrey. Yeah. It's like kind of northeast of us, a very, very tiny state, not too far from New York either.
Very tiny.
Just that general vicinity there. Nancy saying, your videos will really help watch time. I bet so many people want to know about traveling during these times. Nancy, we actually published a video about the grounds of our all-inclusive resort. I think you already know that. But and that has indeed been getting some some good attendance, I have to say. A lot of people have already watched it, so hopefully that will keep going, and then we should be in good shape. Rafael, yes, don't forget the gold campana. Rafael going the Spanish way here. Nice. Blaine is in the house from Raleigh Creative
Hi,
Travel.
Blaine.
Hello, hello, Blaine. Big shout out to you, my friend. Welcome back here in the International Travelers Hangout. Nancy confirming what I already thought. Yes, I watched that video. Nice tour. Yeah, I thought you did, Nancy. I thought you did. Thank you. Yeah, it was absolutely a beautiful resort that we went to. We had a great time there. It's of course the company most of all that really made our time in Mexico, but the layout of the resort and the way all the grounds were, that certainly helped too. Minsky and Ali saying you're almost there on the road to get monetized. Congrats. Thank you so much, guys. Yes, I know we are getting there. It's like crawling to get there. There's those last few miles, but we are going to. It is going to happen. I see some more people have joined us. I see life is good today. Ronnie and Elmar in the house. Welcome in, guys. Awesome to have you in here once again. Big shout out to you, Ronnie and Elmar from Life is Good Today. Also regulars here in our live stream. Eric B saying that he has passed through Rhode Island, got stuck in a rainstorm, and enjoyed lunch at Friendlies. Would that be Fridays or Friendlies?
It's probably Friendlies.
Okay.
The name of a restaurant.
Okay. So Eric, from what it sounds like, you just made the most of a bad situation there. Let's see. Rafael saying confirming that we are very close to getting monetized. Yes, I'm about 50 days out for that. Rafael also having done some calculations there from what it looks like. That's right, he's getting there as well. Let's see. Some more comments coming in. Ronnie and Elma, woo! Nice. Nancy too. Always good to set the tone here. Malcolm talking to Raphael here. Nancy, I love Friendlies. Good memories of ice cream there. Whoa.
You like ice cream.
I hear ice cream. Okay, I need to know a little bit more about Friendlies. So we have established, first of all, that it is indeed Friendlies and not Fridays that we have here. So is that what they are really known for ice cream? Eric says, definitely not bad for a rainstorm. Yeah, hey, you might as well. Might as well make the most of a bad situation. So you know what? That actually brings the first question to mind. Have you ever been in a situation like that you were in a bad situation while you were traveling, and then something caught your attention that you were able to turn it into a positive experience after all? So I'm very curious if you have any stories like that. That would be awesome to share. Let's see. Hey, Sarah and Glenn from the United Kingdom are in the house. Hey, guys. Hope everyone is well. Welcome in, Sarah and Glenn. Big shout out to you, our moderator from the United Kingdom. Let's pull them up. Let's pull them up. Where are they? Here they are. Travel Tour Taste, a.k.a. our fellow Triple T's. To Travel and Tour, Travel Tour Taste. That will be fellow Triple T's. Now, what sets them apart? Well, it's the fact that they immerse themselves in culture of the countries they visit. So they don't go all the way into touristy mode. No, they actually want to really be part of the culture, and that's how they travel. Also, interesting to note is the fact that Sarah and Glenn are our very first moderator outside the United States. So welcome in, Sarah and Glenn from Travel Tour Taste. Okay, let's see. Some more comments are coming in. Jeffrey is saying here, I take very beautiful sunset picture. I posted the sunset picture in the Griswold family Facebook group. Jeffrey, I actually take a lot of pictures of sunsets myself. I haven't really been publishing them though, but feel free to publish them in the To Travel and Tour community as well. Yes. I would love to see them. And I do know for a fact that you became a member not too long ago. So yeah, you should be able to do that. Yeah. Let's see, Malcolm, fun fact, 2005 Estonia became the first state to hold elections over the internet. I did not know that. That is interesting.
Wow.
And that's relatively early on in the age of internet. So I wonder, Malcolm, do you know anything about that? Did that go all right? Or were there a lot of errors and mistakes made? Or how did that go? Nancy, then about the ice cream at Friendly's. Yes, they have amazing ice cream there. We don't have them near us in
We
Wisconsin.
don't have them here either in Pennsylvania.
I've never seen them, no. Here you have a lot of like your conventional restaurants, it's like Texas Roadhouse. We got Fridays. There's King's, Applebee's, all that stuff.
But there's a lot of like smaller, like mom and pop restaurants too that are really good.
In Greensburg, here in our town, yes. Mm-hmm. If you look around, then you will definitely notice some mom and pop restaurants that have been here for quite some time actually, and have become basically a definition in our town. Glenn is saying that Sarah is fast asleep and I'm on the phone, so I can't moderate. Sorry. Okay, that's all right. That's all right, Glenn. No worries about it. I'm glad you're in here anyways.
Glad to see you.
Yeah, for sure. So see some meetings and some greetings being exchanged. So for those of you who just came in and missed the question that we are about to discuss here, if you ever been in a situation while you were traveling, that like Eric got into a situation, he ended up in a rainstorm, and then something got his attention, he ended up having a great time at Friendly's. So, but have you ever been in a situation like that you got in a bad situation and then you found something or you came up with something to do or to see that actually turned the bad situation into a positive one? If there's anything like that you experienced, please do share with us. What have we ever had something like that?
Well, once upon a time.
Once upon a time.
We were traveling during a pandemic.
Okay. Yes.
In Europe.
Yeah, there was that.
And this was our last trip to the Netherlands.
Yeah, the most recent one. Probably more than likely not the last one, but the most recent one.
No, last, meaning the last time we went.
Okay.
Yeah, we're never going back to the Netherlands. Sorry, Lindsay.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, right. But anyways, and things were closing. So restaurants are closing, museums are closing. We got to see a lot of these things just as they were closing, like day before. But that also left us with a lot of time that we got to spend with family.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because these other things weren't open and we weren't doing as much traveling around and things like that. And I had the opportunity to learn how to play rummy cup.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
And Neil's grandfather taught me. So that became a memory I won't forget and a game that I now enjoy. And it was a special time. And it was because of things going poorly that we took that time and had that opportunity.
Right, right. Eric is saying Walmart here sells Friendly's ice cream cake, and that is the only reason I heard of them before going there. Ah, okay.
Okay.
So, well, it's good that you knew about them then, Eric. Blaine is saying here, I've been in bad situations, I'm sure, but then I realized I'm on vacation. A bad day on vacation is better than a good day at work. Oh, there is some wisdom there. There is some real wisdom there, Blaine. That is really good. Yeah. My wife laughs at me because I don't let things bother me. That, you know what? That's not a bad way to be.
That's a good way to be.
I wish I could say the same thing, Blaine, but unfortunately, it's kind of not me. Just go with what life throws at me. Yeah, that's really, really, I'm really happy for you that you can be that way. That's awesome. Travel to Taste, hey lovelies, hope is all's well now. You're home now that you're home, but I see you're already looking at going back to Mexico in November. That's awesome. Yeah, Kimberly has, let's just put this politely, frantically looking around for trips back to Mexico.
I found a really good one.
You've only found one really good one? I think you found more than just one good one.
I found a lot, but this one I really like because I like how the resort looks. I like it's a little different location. It's adult only. There's different options with the rooms. You can go up to the privilege level.
The privilege level?
Yes.
That sounds interesting. Mm-hmm. And have you only been looking at Mexico?
Yes.
Okay. So
I looked a little bit into some of the other places that might be opening up and to Jamaica as well. But the thing is they all require a test. And not that I'm opposed to it, but here's my concern. We get all ready to go. We have a nice sized group going. And I'm perfectly healthy or Neil's perfectly healthy and we get a false positive because it seems like there's been a lot of those.
Yeah.
That's my concern.
Yeah.
And then everything goes, so I'm very happy with Mexico. I know it was very clean. I've been there. I see how they're doing things.
They got their ducks in a row.
They got their ducks in a row.
Yeah.
And I feel confident going back, and I feel confident, helping other people to come with us.
Yeah. So Nancy is saying here, we had someone who accused us of moving their belongings when we hadn't. After further negotiations and getting them a lounger umbrella, we ended up talking at length and making new friends. Wow.
Wow.
So that is a 300 or 180 turnaround, Nancy. That's awesome. Jeffrey is pointing out here that some of his sunset pictures have been shown on the local news on the weather. Nice. That's really cool. That's really cool. Nancy says, yep, false positive is absolutely concerning. It does happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Darian from Magnificent Germany with Darian, he more than likely had a false positive. He was completely asymptomatic. He actually made a video about that.
Yeah, because he got tested for travel, not for, feeling ill.
Right, exactly. And he got quarantined to his room basically, and he has a whole video about it. It's quite interesting. You may want to check it out. Malcolm, then, it's the what didn't go to plan stories that are retold the most, like getting on a very busy 18-carriage train in Bratislava, the wrong end for our seats, the word krozem, please, came in very handy.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than likely. Yeah. That's awesome. Deb Wright is in the house, just got home. Hello, everyone. Hey, Deb, good to have you in here once again. I noticed that you already watched our second video, video about our Mexico trip. So thank you very much for that. So how are you doing today? So while we are talking about those videos, I think it's a good time to bring up the videos that we will be posting here soon.
I want to do Fellow Traveler of the Week.
Yeah, we will get to that shortly. No, we get to that shortly. I'm already in here.
I want to do it now. Mexico.
Seriously, what's wrong with you?
I'm all wound up.
You are. Oh boy, I know that look. Nothing good can come of that look. Nothing good can come of that look. So here they are, the upcoming videos that we have, or that already have been published. So yes, the video about the grounds, we premiered that last night. So that is out. We also did a little intro about our trip to Mexico, which we did together with Rafael and Amanda from Visos Travel. The next video we will be publishing is going to be about the rooms. And other videos about the resort we will be making are about the food and about the entertainment as well as the activities. And the picture you're looking at here I took at the beach of the all-inclusive resort where we were at the Secrets Capri Riviera Cancun in Mexico. So then we switch to this part here. This is also videos we are going to be publishing here soon. Then about the excursion. So we had a very wonderful experience at the El Fogon restaurant where I learned to eat tacos al pastor, which immediately got catapulted to one of my favorite foods of all time. So don't miss out on that. We also have a video that will be coming about our visit to the cenote. And so for those of you who don't know what the cenote is, it's basically a sort of a sinkhole that filled up over time with water. And it's absolutely beautiful to swim around in there and explore the area. And last but not least, we're also going to be doing a video about swimming with whale sharks. I'm not going to say a whole lot about that particular video, but I can tell you we have some truly amazing footage of that. So yeah, stand by, stay tuned for that. Let's see, Sarah and Glenn are saying, we got on 2 little coach rides yesterday and got temperature done on both, but the airport in England and Bulgaria never checked us once. Crazy or what?
Wow. Yeah, they're in Bulgaria now.
That is crazy. So yeah, Glenn, you and Sarah are right now in Bulgaria, right? So what is the situation there right now? Our Minister of Demographics has a new country update for
Put
us.
Bulgaria on there because they're in Bulgaria right now.
That's right, Malcolm. I think you can put Bulgaria on there. Canada, USA, Peru, and New Zealand. Nice. Deb is saying, I'm great, just had to get hearing aids. Getting old means falling apart. Oh, well, at least you're fixing the issue there,
Yeah.
Deb. So let's consider it a positive thing,
You
right?
might want to turn that down a little bit when I start yelling, Mexico!
Yeah, for sure. Glenn is saying, oh, wow, can't wait to see the first proper Mexico videos. Intro was amazing. Yeah, like I said, Glenn, we published a video about the ground, so that's available. And more is to come very, very shortly. Nancy, you got Nancy cracking up there. Bulgaria, Malcolm, reports travel tour taste. That's right, Sarah and Glenn made it to Bulgaria.
That's why it's so important when y'all travel to stop by our live stream.
There you go. Whale sharks. Yes, that's right. Nancy, who has been mesmerized by the idea of traveling somewhere and then doing an excursion that involves meeting whale sharks. Nancy, I'm telling you, this is something you want to do. This is really something you want to do. I don't think Nancy, I don't think got to do it yet. But she wants to.
I thought you did it.
I remember saying something about it in our night owl last week. Deb is clarifying cenotes are underground streams. Yeah, except for this cenote, Deb is not exactly underground.
This one's out in the air.
It's out in the open. Glenn, yep, they are in Bulgaria now, confirmed. That's great. Yeah, then I definitely want to hear about that. What's Bulgaria like right now, guys? I see we have 21 people in the chat right now. That is awesome.
What is this?
If you have not,
up there?
I don't know what is blinking up there, Kimberly. Are you seeing ponies again?
No, I just want to know what those buttons are.
No, we're not going to push all the buttons. It will push us out of our live stream and everything. No, Okay, there is something about Kimberly pushing buttons in the video that's actually coming up about the room tour we did. So yeah, but no pushing buttons right now. That's bad.
No.
Did the sharks bite, says Anthony? No, Anthony, they didn't.
They don't have teeth, honey.
The whale sharks are actually sharks that don't have teeth. Rafael says, favorite excursion for sure. Yeah, oh, that was amazing. Even though some people might have gotten a little bit seasick, right, Rafael? Anthony throwing the Mexico in once again. Awesome. Glendon saying only masks are required in shops and restaurants. That basically is it. Okay. Yeah. That's not unlike what the situation is like here right now. But yeah. And in Mexico, at the resort, there was technically no wearing masks for guests. Not in practice, even though they recommended it. But the staff, on the other hand, like sometimes they have two masks. They have the cloth mask and then like the face shield on top of that. Deb is actually going to turn her hearing aids up, Kimberly. No, Kim, I love hearing Mexico. There you go. Let's see. Rafael to Glenn. They have the grounds video. I have the getting there in the room tour as well as the trailer published. That's right. Yeah. We together with Visos Travel, we actually made a joint playlist with all the videos we have about our Mexico trip. So be sure to keep an eye on that. Look at Glenn here to Cuse Cruisers. Sarah is currently snoring the hotel down. She must have been tired from the trip, Glenn. Jeffrey asking, have you ever been to Bermuda or the Bahamas before? Yes, that would be positive to yes, Jeffrey, yes. So Bermuda, we were 4 years ago.
Something like that.
Yeah, that was a cruise we did. And Bahamas was actually on the same cruise, but we have been to the Bahamas multiple times. So, but that particular cruise took us to Bermuda and the Bahamas as well. I found Bermuda to be a very fascinating place.
It's pretty.
It's beautiful, first of all. It's not exactly touristy. I wouldn't want to call it touristy. A little bit more quiet, perhaps, than, for instance, something like Nassau in the Bahamas.
That's like, wow.
And
that's
there is really, it's an island with a fascinating history. It's actually some sort of, I would want to say, a pirate colony.
Yeah.
Because you know all the stories about people that were traveling that direction a long time ago. And, well, there's, of course, the whole deal with the Bermuda Triangle. then what ends up happening is that they shipwreck, and well, the Bermudians may have deliberately have a hand in that, in causing their vessels to shipwreck.
And take the stuff.
Yeah, and because what do they do subsequently? Well, what did they do? They don't do that anymore, but they would tell the people that shipwrecked, if they made it to shore, like, oh, that's so terrible that happened to you. Come on over, we'll take care of you. And the next thing you know, they robbed them completely of all their possessions.
Yes.
And that's how Bermuda got quite rich back in the day. So yeah, Bahamas, I never mind going to the Bahamas. It's always fun. Some things are more fun than others, right, Kimberly, when it comes to the Bahamas?
Yeah.
But we really enjoyed Balmoral Island, for instance.
Oh,
that was very
great.
nice. I had an encounter with a rather large fish there that very much looked like a barracuda, but you know, I'm not an expert in fish, so I will never know for sure if that's what it was. But
it was looking at him.
It was looking at me, and it appeared to have rather sharp teeth. So I'm figuring it was a barracuda because it was nowhere near big enough to be a shark. Glenn is saying, excellent. I will have to catch up with the videos, with the new videos. Thanks, Rizo. Yes, thank you so much, Glenn. Malcolm then, so 2 new countries today, Peru and Bulgaria. Total now 37, but still no Greenland or Antarctica. That's right. So Malcolm has made it his goal to get Greenland and Antarctica represented at some point in our live stream. That would be totally awesome.
I gotta look at the baby.
What?
The baby.
Oh, okay. Malcolm has put up a picture of his new grandson.
Oh my God! How cute!
And Kimberly, of course, is very much studying the picture right now. Nice, nice. So yes, for those of you who wonder who the baby is in Malcolm's picture here, that is his grandson.
Max.
Rafael refuses to comment on the seasick comment that I made. Rafael, remember, next time don't take the Dramamine, that seasick medicine. I didn't, and I was fine.
Okay,
right,
I would
Kimberly?
have died without the Dramamine.
Malcolm, don't worry, Rafa, I get seasick badly as well. Jeffrey has to both of them. Oh, that's cool. So, Jeff, did you do any excursions there? Anything in particular that stood out to you? Let's see. I see some conversation going on among our fellow travelers. Malcolm pointing out to Rafael that he can get seasick in a bathtub. Oh, that's funny. Rafael is asking, does Green Country count? That's where I am. No, unfortunately, it doesn't. Glenn saying, actually, Malcolm, that's a fantastic guess. I really am